Hello, guys and dolls. How are you? I hope you're well. I am tired. I have been helping my friend ever since he got home from the hospital. I've been helping him quite a bit. I changed his bandages for the first time today. He cannot bend, he cannot twist. So I'm helping him do all of that. So my body's working overtime. And I also went to physical therapy today in addition to that. So I'm tired. All right, so let's talk about narcissists. As you know, they're control freaks. You already know this. This isn't anything you haven't heard before. But they do police you through food. Some police you through food. They will, everything that you eat is going to be scrutinized. There will be, all of a sudden, this person thinks that they're a nutritionist. You're going to eat that? Do you have any idea how many calories are in that? Really? Oh, I'm not saying anything. You go right ahead. Although they've already said their piece on it, which you didn't ask them for, but they're going to throw their opinion out there anyway. So, yeah. Can make you feel guilty for everything that you put in your mouth. And if they are a fitness type person, it's going to be worse. Because if they know something about nutrition and calories, they're going to shove that in your face because you don't know nearly as much as they do. So they're going to beat you over the head with their knowledge. So these are just some of the things that they will do. You'll get to the point, you'll get to the point where you lose your appetite because you don't want to eat, because every time you do eat, you got to hear 10 pages of BS. So here you are changing your normal eating pattern because of them. Your sleep pattern. You'll change a lot of things to try to keep peace. And it doesn't work because they will always find something else that bothers them. Okay? So one of the big ways that you know that you are in a seriously toxic relationship is they get off on drama. So you're going to be arguing all the time. There's going to be these mini cluster arguments and fighting and fussing and bickering and this and that. You know, it's never going to stop. Your peace is gone. Your tranquility is gone. When you look back at the fusses, you will notice that you weren't fussing about anything with substance. It was so petty and so stupid and so childish and so ridiculous that you don't even remember what the fighting was about. But it's just something that they have to constantly, it's kind of like a woodpecker. They keep pecking because they're looking for the bugs. They keep peck, 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 peck. That's what they do. Narcissists are no different. They're going to keep pecking at you because they're never happy, and they get off on the fighting. They get off on the drama. So early on, you're going to notice a lot of turbulence in your relationship, for lack of a better word. A lot of turbulence. And what you see is how it's always going to be, except it's going to get worse through time. People say narcissists don't change. Yes, they do. They get worse. As they get older, they get worse. So you have to decide early on, especially with the nitpicking and you're wearing that, and you're eating that, and you're doing that, and you're wearing that much makeup, and you're wearing that shirt, didn't you just wear that? Everything is going to be a problem. I was attacked for the way I walked, the way I talk, the way I eat. Why do you hold the hamburger? I'm not kidding. Hold the hamburger with one hand and the fork in the other hand. Why do you do that? Because that's what the fuck I do. That's why, bitch. That's why. Let me dot your eyes so you can stop asking me so many questions. Not in the mood for it. Pow. But no, seriously, your whole life is going to look like this, but worse. And then you're going to start having headaches and body aches, and your back is hurting, and your neck is hurting. And it's just being psychologically and verbally pummeled all the time. Okay? This isn't going to happen in the beginning because narcissists can't show you who they are in the beginning because you would run for the hills. They know that, they know that, they know that, right? So they put the fake nice guy or the nice girl costume on for a couple of months, couple of weeks, couple of months. And then they take the mask off. Yeah. I got your ass now. They don't necessarily say that, but their behavior makes it crystal clear. That's when you have decisions to make. When they start showing who they really are, do you want to continue to put up with it? Because what you see is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And then it'll get better because you're complaining about it. And then it'll get worse. Then it's going to get better and better and better. And you're like, oh, we're finally over that hump. Here we go again. It's like a merry-go-round. We're in the normal part of the merry-go-round. Since the merry-go-round continues to go and it never stops, we're always going to come back to toxic town. Okay? I've been criticized for what I was wearing. What I was wearing was what's called monochromatic. I had a pink shirt on, a pink blouse on, and a pink skirt. So what? I met this person like twice. And we were getting ready to go somewhere, and he goes, "You're getting ready to wear that? The same colors?" Yeah. Oh, I didn't know people could wear the same color. He said something stupid about it. It's called monochromatic. Don't try to act like a fashionista if you don't know what you're talking about. People do wear monochromatic colors or the same colors, one color. Since when are you a fashion expert? You know what I'm saying? So there always has to be a little bit of fussing, a little bit of fighting, a little bit of arguing. What I'm going to do, because to be honest with you, I am too tired to do it tonight, way too tired. But I'm going to put the link in the description bar, and I'm going to refer you to a video by Lee Hammock, and it's called is it 4 or 5? 4 or 5 things that you lose when you're with a narcissist. So I will put the link in the description. Hope the link works. And then you can watch. Please, I'm strongly suggesting you watch this video because a lot of it will resonate with you. A lot of it will make sense to you. He cannot possibly cover everything that you're going to lose when you're with a narcissist. Who has the time for that? Because, honey, that would be a long-ass video. That would probably have to be a week-long series, okay? Because you lose so much. All of your leaves. He doesn't talk about that, but I do. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, medically. You lose your health. And one of the things that I wrote down in the comments, when you go to that video, you'll see my comment. One of the things you lose is your mind. He didn't mention that, but I'm sure he's thinking it. Like I said, he can't cover everything that you lose because, my God, that list is going to be long. So I'm going to refer you to that video. I want you to check it out. I have talked to a couple of people who are narcissistic. And one of them both of them said, these two particular individuals, both of them said, oh, my wife just lost her mind. She just lost it. She ended up in a psych ward. She was just so irrational and just all over the place. Do you see what's missing from those comments? Accountability. There's no accountability. No accountability whatsoever. She just up and lost her mind. They keep themselves out of the conversation. She just lost her mind sporadically. Like, she figured it's a Tuesday, it's a good day to lose my mind. You know, they conveniently don't tell you, I aggravated the holy hell out of her. I manipulated the shit out of her. I changed her to where she didn't know who the hell she was anymore. I just took her brain and I spun it around. I wring it out like a washcloth. She lost her identity behind me. Lee does talk about that. I just kept nitpicking and criticizing and manipulating and lying and cheating and manipulating and more mind games and more criticism. And I just kept digging and digging and digging year after year after year after year until she finally snapped. They keep themselves out of the conversation, but they were the reason she snapped. They totally divorced themselves from that reality. They never ever come out and say, well, you know, I got to be honest, I did do a number on her. I just would not stop. I just kept criticizing everything she did. Everything about her is wrong. Or him. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you smile, the way you brush your teeth, the way you put your shirt on. It's just completely wrong. Everything about you is wrong. Do your parents realize how jacked up you are? You're not even normal. You're a creature. I don't even know why I'm attracted to you. There was one young lady, and I gotta let you guys go. I'm really tired. There's one young lady who, she put on a sexy little nightie for her husband, which normal men appreciate that. Narcissists aren't normal, so they don't. And he said, I have to force myself to be attracted to you. This was after she had her son, their son. Wow. Wow. How despicable can you be? That takes a toll. You know, that type of abuse takes a toll on a person. And then they eventually get PTSD after dealing with the non-stop abuse. The good, bad, 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 a little bit of good, bad, 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 bad. And scientists have shown that if you keep telling somebody negative things about them often enough, they begin to believe it. So it's all manipulation and it's all abuse. And then when the person loses their mind, the narcissist, who is the reason for it, keeps their self out of the equation. She just spontaneously lost her mind. I don't know. She went to the store to buy a pair of shoes. The shoes she wanted wasn't on sale. They weren't on sale. And next thing you know, she was just talking crazy. We had to put her in a nut house. Put her in a psych ward. That's not the reason, bitch. You're the reason. They really think we're stupid. Those of us who are smart, we are a big threat to them. Because we can smell their bullshit a mile away. So we're a threat. So I want to arm you. I want to give you the tools. I want to give you the weapons so that you have the knowledge and the ammunition to fight them. Stop gaslighting me. Okay? You're trying to play mind games. You're gaslighting me. Don't even go there. Okay? Don't tell me that I did da 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 because that's not what I did. Stop. I'm hip to what you're doing, so you need to stop. Now, are they going to stop? No. You need to put a stop to it by getting rid of them. Not talk to her, but I seen this lady made a comment tonight, and she said, I know it's abusive, and I know it's horrible, and I know he's cheating and lying and everything else, but my emotions won't let me let this go, let him go. You know what I say to that? That's the problem. You have your emotions caught up in something that you need your intellectual ability to be caught up in it. You need to be thinking with your head, not your heart. That's the problem. So you have to draw a line in the sand. Yes, I care about this person, but I have to care about myself more, because what I'm going through is not, I can't do this anymore. So I have to draw a line in the sand, and I have to put a stop to this. I gotta put a stop to this. Otherwise, it's never gonna stop. You gotta take your emotions completely out of it. And, you know, I've said this before. You know, my brain is slowing down big time. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it'll come back around. You got to take your emotions out of the equation, because your heart will get your butt in trouble more often than not. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I told you it would come back around. Anger is a propellant to shoot you forward. You're going to have to let yourself get angry. You're going to have to let yourself get frustrated. You're going to have to let yourself say, I am sick and tired of this shit, and I'm cutting it off. I'm starting my plan. I'm starting my plan to get the hell up out of here. I can't do this anymore, and I will not do this anymore. I deserve better. So that anger is an energy force, and it's going to propel you forward, and it's going to get you the hell up out of there, because you are up to here with the bullshit. So it's going to propel you forward. Use that anger to your advantage, because that's going to save you. It's the anger and the frustration and the disgust is going to override your emotions for this person. And it's going to propel you in the right direction, and the opposite of where they are, away from them. Okay? So you guys take care. I'm going to try to remember to put Lee Hammocks' video. The 5 things that you lose when you, I think it's 4 or 5 things that you lose when you're with a narcissist. And like I said, one of them is your mind. He doesn't mention that, but I do. He can't, like I said, he can't cover everything in a small video. But definitely you could lose your mind behind this person. Don't stay in it so long that you allow that to happen, because by then it's too late. Okay? By then it's too late. Okay? I want to show you my nails. Look at that. Are they beautiful or what? See that? These are transparent, but they got like a blue hue to them and a little bit of silver. Silver? Yeah, silver. And these have glitter, and this is solid navy. I've never done this color ever, and it's like awesome. Navy. That's a solid navy, and that's a glitter. I love the glitter. Gorgeous. And some more transparent ones with the design, see? Now I want to show you, see how they look? Okay? This is for my ladies. One thing that I did that I stopped doing, I'm a rookie, right? So I have a lot to learn. Don't make my mistake. Okay. I was curing the absolute hell out of them for a long time. I think the highest amount of time, the longest amount of time that my UV lamp does. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. They look beautiful now. They look 1,000 times better than they did. The other ones were wide and chunky, like they're fat and chunky and not streamlined like they are now. These are streamlined now because I decided to be smart and read the box instead of curing them a ton, because that'll make them hard as a rock and they will never get damaged. That's the wrong idea. Please don't make my mistake. Be smart. Look at the box. I went from the maximum amount of time, which you don't do because it damages them and melts them, and they were looking chunky and melted and they didn't look good. When I looked at them up close, they didn't look good at all. And so they're, like I said, they're streamlined now. They're beautiful now. They look a lot more natural now. My nails are natural, but there's stickers on them that had to be cured with the UV light. They look 1,000 times better now. And I'm only supposed to cure them for 60 seconds, not 1,000,000 seconds. Okay? So I did like guys do. I don't need the instructions. I know what I'm doing. Don't do that. Read the box, okay? Read the box. You're not going to cure them by extra time. So this is a mistake that I'm learning, and I'm passing it on to you so you don't make that same mistake, okay? You guys take care. Much love. Bye-bye.